Matt King, an FBI agent here in Philadelphia. As an FBI agent, and more specifically as a SWAT operator, the physical demands are intense, and we're put in situations where we have to rely on our physical fitness on a regular basis. And I think CrossFit has really given me a leg up in that regard.
I think CrossFit makes me better at my job in lots of ways. The first one is that it's a great stress outlet. So with all of those cases, with all of those students, with all of the things that go on, my job is really high stress. I have lots of clients with lots of needs. So CrossFit is a way for me to have some time to focus on myself. And also the intensity really helps me get rid of some anxiety and some stress that builds up at work. Beyond that, I think that CrossFit has given me the opportunity to interact with a really diverse group of people, and the ability to interact with different kinds of people only benefits my teaching and my ability to represent clients. All of those folks are really different from me, so this gives me the opportunity to sort of expand my horizons and relate to different groups of people who I might not have met otherwise.
My name is Morgan Bosbiel, and I'm a coach here at CrossFit Center City, and basically for 8 weeks over the summer I worked with a group of traveling Broadway stage crew members that wanted something pretty specific for their group of people. And what they asked was for both time and space accommodations for their group and train for some things that were specific to the daily demands of their profession.
CrossFit's made me better at everything in my life. I mean, basically, you walk into a class and, we read what's on the whiteboard, and every day we walk out, with an amazing sense of accomplishment. We feel powerful. You feel like you can take on anything in your life, and that translates to all of your daily activities. It just translates to how you, lead your life in general. And certainly the same is true at work.
One of the things that continuously brought me little bits of joy was when they would come into a session and talk about how they had spent the previous day talking about the workout. And it gave them definitely this sense of togetherness that I'm sure was there before, but definitely increased tenfold, having been through some pretty tough situations together. I do know that we started off with a group of about 6 to 7 athletes and then ended with 9 to 10. So them talking about it while they were at work and talking about how much they enjoyed the time that they spent together while they were within these walls actually encouraged other people to come in. I love sharing a CrossFit bond with people. It definitely encourages me to see them in a different light, from a different perspective. I truly appreciate and trust the staff that I work with every day, but I find a different untapped respect for them when I see them make it through a grueling workout, or when we are working alongside each other, cheering each other on and counting each other to the final reps, to the last minute of a workout. That's not something that can be fabricated or manipulated in a meeting or like a team building experience. That's something that's raw, and not a lot of people have the opportunity to experience that. And it's definitely deepened the connections that I have both to my professional peers and also the people that I come in to coach every day.
I think that CrossFit can help people in a few different ways. One of them obviously being physical. Being able to learn how to move your body, being able to learn how to be a student of movement, being able to also be challenged, which is something that I think a lot of people as we grow older become resistant to, and kind of finding that inner strength, so to speak, and also physical strength, which I think is a great kind of analogy for what we kind of face in life. I can see just physically the energy levels improving in your employees. I can see the mental clarity. The benefits from exercise are proven. And also that's going to carry over to your nutrition habits, how much you're sleeping. Because if you want to improve in your physical state, you're going to start to adopt kind of habits that coincide with the mental state, and I believe nutrition and good sleep and hydration, all those things kind of go hand in hand. From a team building perspective, I mean, I don't really think there's anything like kind of like sweating it out with other people. There's this mentality and camaraderie of like we're all in it together. When you're doing burpees right next to your fellow employee, I think that's something like really powerful that you can kind of share in together.
Here at CrossFit Center City, it's, you know, you're competing against each other, but everybody's, you know, cheering for each other. Everybody wants to see everybody do well. I think it would just bring everybody together. You know, it make the team stronger, while at the same time fitter, which I think, you know, is something we could all use.